This is the level 8 composition. Before Camille shows up, use Jax, and before Milio shows up, use Katarina. If you reach level 9, add Morgana, and if you reach level 10, add Zerath to complete the composition. If you get a Faerie emblem, replace Tristana with Bard to activate for Preserver and Scholar. Give the Faerie emblem to whichever unit between Camille and Morgana appears first. Next is the positioning. Place the main tank, Rockin, in the center, and put Hecarim next to him to benefit from Redemption's healing and durability effects. Camille and Lilia can be placed freely, and make sure to spread out Callista, Milio, and Xyleon to avoid taking area damage together. In the previous 6 Faerie strategy, Tristana was placed in the second row to stun the front line, but this time Tristana is placed in the third row center to push back Briar, Diana, and Fiora, who penetrate the team while receiving Rockin's shield. For the items, give Callista Faerie Crown, Ginsu, and Hextech Gunblade. There are no alternative items for her. For Rockin, equip Faerie Armor and 2 Steadfast Hearts, or if that's not possible, give him Redemption. For Hecarim, give him supportive tank items such as Even Shroud for reducing armor, Sunfire Cape for reducing healing received, and Redemption for healing and durability. All completed items should be given to Milio. If you don't have Sunfire Cape, be sure to get red buff, and then fill in with mana items. Since Milio needs to use his skills quickly to give items to allies, red buff is preferred over Morello due to its faster attack speed. Now, for the strategy explanation. With Queenguard's armor, you get 35% increased healing and shielding. Activating 3 Preserver means Rockin recovers 10.8% of his maximum health every 3 seconds. And Redemption heals 20.25% of lost health every 5 seconds. Additionally, Queenguard's armor heals 20.25% of Callista's damage, and Callista's Hextech Gunblade heals another 27%. With 2 Steadfast Hearts and Redemption, you get 35% more durability, making Rockin almost invincible. The reason for giving all the supportive tank items to Hecarim is that he has the second highest health after Rockin in this composition. For build-up, this strategy can be a bit tough to build up because you need to stick to specific items, making it hard to manage health in the early game. However, some recommended early builds are Tristana for a 3 Faerie build-up, using Jax and Ashe for 3 Eldritch and 3 Multi-Striker or 5 Multi-Striker, and using Hecarim, Jax, and Xyleon for 4 Bastion and 3 Multi-Striker. For augments, since Rockin and Callista are focused on holding out and fighting for a long time, any augment that's good for extended battles will work well. Recommended ones are Ascension, Unified Resistance for high health Faeries, Component Buffet, and Pandora's items due to the force-specific items. Make sure to take Faerie Crest and Royal Guard if they appear. Little Buddies is good because there are 3 units under 2 cost. Since this is a long fighting composition, Clockwork Accelerator is helpful. In the late game, since only Rockin and Callista will be left, I recommend taking Avenge the Fallen. Since Callista plays a major carry role, I recommend Prismatic Pumping Up. And because of her high health, Immovable Object. And also recommend New Recruit, which lets you complete your composition even without reaching level 10. If you get the chance to acquire additional emblems, I recommend Preserver and Arcana. Early on, use Hecarim's Arcana to give durability to Callista and Rockin, and if you buy a lot of charms later on, switch to Zerath's Arcana. Now, let's show the power of this strategy in-game. I'll go with Immovable Object, as I mentioned earlier. Jax is 2-star, so I'll go for 3 Multi-Striker. I'll take the Giant's Belt and make Redemption. Now that there's no magnetic remover, you'll get one every creep round, so feel free to equip items to other units. I was between Pandora and Placebo, but the items are good, so I picked Placebo. I'll make red buff and grab Faerie to prevent others from getting her. As Ash stayed 1 star until the end of stage 3, I failed at managing health. I'll roll a bit at 4-1 to secure Callista and Rockin since I have plenty of gold. Although I didn't find Callista, getting Emilio is a big win. I'll roll now to set up the basic 8-level composition. At 4-3 with 23 health. If this goes smoothly, it's definitely impressive. I needed either a large rod or a VF sword to make Hextech Gunblade, but Briar is so OP lately that I ended up taking her instead. Once Callista and Rockin are both 2-star, just buy combat augments and aim for level 9. I checked and saw that no one is playing Callista this game, so I decided to collect her one by one. Fortunately, I got Hextech Gunblade at the end, so I equipped all the items as planned. This game, only the really strong opponents are left. I'll get Xylian and immediately put him in at level 9. This opponent is running 6 Chrono and 4 Preserver. Since it's a lifesteal composition, it's also easy to handle the crab. Since wins are coming easily, I'll save my gold and aim for level 10. Oh no, during the time stop, Rockin took too many hits, which was a problem. I'll give up on reaching level 10 and spend all the gold I've saved up. I'll need to give the champion duplicate to Milio as a punishment for missing him. Will it be acknowledged if I win against a super high value composition with 2-star Morgana and Briar? It's the final against the 6 Chrono team that beat me earlier. This time, I'll get revenge with my Hextech Gunblade Callista.